What's up again, everybody? This is going to be a review slash comparison on the Armored Trunks figure between the new one and the old one. This is the Super Saiyan Trunks. They called it Infinite Latent Superpower. It's pretty much a repaint of the older one. I was never there. I wasn't collecting when the first one got released, so I don't know how much it was, but I'm pretty sure it was about 50, if not $40 to $50. Because it comes with two head sculpts. That one did anyways, the old one. Oh, matter of fact, it's this one here. This one, old one, came with two head sculpts. The Super Saiyan head sculpt and then the base form. So, had a lot more accessories. So I'm pretty sure it was more. And then like I said, it wasn't, I'd just been collecting for a little over 2 years, more or less. And I didn't know back then that these things go up significantly. He's been at a steady between $100, more or less, give or take, for at least 2 years. So I got my copy of this original one. I paid $100 for him because I didn't have it. So yeah. Anyways, this is the new box. It looks nice. Actually, looks really nice. He has the metallic hair instead of the matte this time. That's probably the biggest difference, as well as the updated faceplates. Other than that, it looks like the rest of it is just a different tone to the blue and then the armor parts. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so this is the new S.H.Figuarts Trunks Armor Trunks out the box. This is what he looks like inside the plastic encasing. So he just comes with an extra 2 faces in addition to the one he has. And then as far as hands, he only has a total of 4 swappable hands, and then the crossed arms. Looks like he has 2 open palm hands and then 2 kind of like that hands grasping. So yeah, not really too much. It's pretty bare bones for $35. It's still a good deal because, it's S.H.Figuarts. I will say this for everybody out there that's new to collecting or in between, as I always do on some of my other videos. If you guys can, you guys should always get an extra one of this, because usually the $35 figures will go up to about 50 or 80 or 100. I remember I was looking through Mercari yesterday and I saw the Goku Kaioken. That thing was like $35 for like the longest. That was one figure that I thought was never going to get up to a really high amount. And then I turn around and look, like last week or something as well. And he's like $80. And I'm like between 70 to 80 to 90. And I'm like, damn, Kaioken Goku went up too. That guy was the easiest to get. Like he stayed at 35 for the longest. But anyways, don't want to get off topic too much. So yeah, if you guys can, the new one on my right, get extras if possible. If you're going to use them for customization, or I don't know, one day you find somebody selling a loose base head and you want to save money on the body, bam, you got a body, you know what I mean, etc. Anyways, I'm putting them next to the old Trunks so you guys can see exactly what they come with. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this guy was 40 to 50. This guy's 35 now. But now, if you try to get this guy, like I said, he's about 100, more or less, give or take, on Mercari or eBay. He's not in retailers, period. So this one came with, the only extra things he came with is, it looks like just the head sculpt. He came with a base head sculpt, 1 faceplate. That's it. Other than that, it's exactly the same in accessories. So that's not that big of a difference, but it's still something for this one, for back in the time when this got released. Anyways, let's open this up and check the articulation. All right, and there he is. Like I said, it's definitely a nice update because it does have the details to the. Let me see if I can zoom up there. I'll put the bodies next to each other in a minute, but yeah, the faceplates obviously have the details, the new details, the update, so that's definitely worth it. And then it has the metallic hair. I know not everybody likes the metallic hair, but if you do, then there you go. I actually don't mind having both. I do like the matte hair first, always I'm gonna go with matte first, and then once I have that, then I'll definitely get these whenever I can, so they still look nice. Gives them that glow. But anyways, there's the face. You can see the details look nice, right? So yeah, it's definitely real well done. I don't think there's gonna be any update to the articulation. They never do that, or rarely, if that. Some people might just get lucky with a smoother copy. I've noticed that because sometimes I get doubles or triples of copies, and they might have a slight difference, or the leg might be better or whatnot. But anyways, that's what he looks like from the back. So yeah, so I don't expect anything too different. He definitely has that gap right there, like the old one does. You see that? You go up, and then there's that gap right there. I think it presses down too. Yeah. So yeah, that gap's always been there, like I said. And then on the back, let me see the back side. Yeah, a little bit, but not much. I mean, you can work with it. It's still a nice figure. So, all right, let's go through the articulation real quick. So the head looks up about that much, which is not a lot because of the ponytail. Looks down about that much, which is not a lot again. Yeah. Head rotation all around looks nice like that. So that's good. I did just notice a little paint defect on the trunks. I don't know if that's all of them yet. I haven't noticed. But I don't know if you guys can see it right there on the collar. It's like it's not completely lined up. You guys see it right there on the collar, the blue? Yeah, that's like a pretty significant defect for Figuarts. It's kind of sucks, but anyways, shoulders rotate nicely, elbows, wrists rotation. Like I said, the ab crunch goes down about that much. So far, everything feels the same as the old one. Goes back that much. Like I said, that gap's right there. That is pretty unavoidable. You can press it down and then do that and diminish it slightly. But yeah, there you go. So legs go out about that much. Kicks up about that much. Probably go a little further. Yeah. And then back about that much. All right, let me compare it to the other one real quick so you guys can see. All right, so this comparison is mostly if you're like wondering or thinking to yourself like which one has the best articulation, because I like having the one with the best articulation. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do right here, so we can all see and you guys can all develop your own opinion. So this is the old Trunks with the matte hair. So his head goes back about that much as well. The ponytail gets in the way just like the new one. Going back on both. The ponytail definitely gets in the way. The old one looks down about that much. Actually, that went down a lot more than this one. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pop this head off and see if the peg is lined. Oh, it's not. That's why. Okay. Sometimes you have to rotate the peg so that it's not lined up this way where it kind of goes left and right. Because then if you try to put the head down or back when the peg is facing left or right, then you might potentially break it. So you always got to make sure that the peg is facing forward, so that you get that back and forth movement from the peg. I think I saw one guy a while back on a video do that, and he broke his peg on video, and that kind of sucked. But anyways, okay, so now that I did that, his head does go down a lot easier. See, sometimes it's just about figuring out every little thing about the figure. So they look like they go down about the same, right? Not too big of a difference. Okay. So the shoulders are about the same. They extend about that much. There you go. About the same. Ab crunch going down. Oh, actually this one goes further. Wow. Mine might be loose too. Okay, hold on. See, these see, this is not really a too much of a fair assessment because hold on. This one is like, give me a second. All right, I just want to see if something was a little off on my torso, but this is the old one, the old Trunks with the matte hair. So for some reason, this one really pulls out a little further than the other one does. Like, look at how bigger of a gap this one has. But anyways, the gap is still there. So this one crunches forward about that much. Pretty sure this one does it the same way. And there you go. There's a little bit more of a gap on my old trunks over here on my left than the new one. It looks like the old one goes down a little more. But I don't know, that's a little weird, huh? I feel like this one was, I don't know, maybe from being used, it loosened up so much from posing and it loosens up over time. But anyways, that's what it looks like. And then this one goes back about that much. And then this one, they both go back about the same amount. So that's cool. Still the gap. Up. This is the old trunks. This sometimes happens as well. So got to pop it back in. Yeah. Yeah, this one does that too. They're like prone to it when you try to like flex the leg out too much. But anyways, there you go. They both do the splits about the same amount. Like I said, not that big of a difference in the upgrade department where it comes to articulation. Legs go up about that much. So as you can see, it's pretty much like the Vegeta, you know, it's not that big of a difference. Like, oh, I could probably go further. See this one, for some reason, it does look like the leg goes a little higher on the new one here. I don't know, it's just me. It's slight. It looks like slightly than the old one, so there's that. So yeah, I mean, all in all, the articulation is pretty much the same on both. There's nothing really that's spectacular or, you know, write home about. So if that's what your concern is in purchasing these two, well, there you go. Now you know. But like I said, the new one is $35. It's cheap. Actually, I got this one for, it was like 60 altogether because I got them from Hobby. Hobby shipping from Hobby is expensive because it's from Japan, so it's always going to be $20 for shipping from there. So if you can wait until he gets released everywhere else, you guys are probably better off right like that. But if you can't wait, then you know you want to get early and you got the dough, then Hobby Genki is where I got this one from, the new one. So anyways, the articulation is the same on both. Not too bad, right? Now let's check out the faceplate comparison real quick so you guys can see. Okay, the first two faceplates I'm comparing are going to be the serious face, and I just noticed something else that's different that I forgot about. So you guys will probably be able to see it too. Let me tilt the camera real quick. So if you guys can see the faces, yes, the one on my right is the new S.H.Figuarts Trunks, and the one on the left is the old one with the matte hair. You guys can see that, yes, the lines are there and it's updated on the new one and it looks nice. It's awesome. It looks really good, actually. But also, the eyes on the new one look straightforward, and the eyes on the old one on my left, he's looking off to his left, to the side. That's a difference right there. So there's that. This one does not have the looking to the side. This one does not have a looking straight forward faceplate. So there you go. That's one of the biggest differences with the faceplates already. All right. Oops. I did not put the hair back on there. Let me put that back on. Okay, now we're going to be comparing the teeth gridded faces. And those do look straight for the most part. So there you go. Make sure you can see. There you go. Get that camera to focus. And there you go. The eyes are definitely pretty much straightforward. I think the eyes on the right one are a little more closer together, and the ones on the left are a little further apart. So there's that difference as well on these. Other than that, the teeth grid look the same, and of course the new one on my right has the updated lines on his face. So under the eyes, brown, so that's cool. There's that difference as well. All right, and now we have the last faceplate, the Screaming faceplate. And same thing as the other one. The eyes are a little further apart on the older one on my left, and the new one has them a little closer together. Hopefully you guys can see that good. There you go. Yeah, you can see it easily right there. It's like the whole outer part, the white part of the eye, and then the green eye itself, like they're all a little closer than the older one. Even the design just looks a little different, but the mouth looks the same, just different colors, and then of course the lines stand out. So there you go. Slight differences here and there, in case you guys were wondering. All right, and that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna put the cross. I was gonna put the cross arms on him, but just so you guys know, those things have always been a hassle to put on. I think there's one figure that was really easy for. I can't think of which one it is right now off the top of my head, but for the most part, the arm swapping, it's a little bit of a nuisance. So yeah, when you guys do arm crossing swapping out, be careful, because I think I saw one guy on the Jiren Black Hole Toys. He broke his peg doing the cross arm swap, and I was like, "Dang, that sucks." But anyways, yeah. So anyways, that's it for this video. I didn't want it to drag on too long. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys liked it, give me a subscribe, give me a like, and I will see you guys next time. Also, I will try to get out with the next, maybe probably tomorrow, see if I can get a video out on customization between this one and the old one, like swapping the Super Saiyan heads, face plates, base form face plates, etc., and vice versa. So I'll try to get that out tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you guys next time.